Do you want a fashion ninja trick? Are you curious to learn a shortcut on a process that generally requires time by design? Are you ready for a simple yet game-changing hack to get you better results quicker when it comes to tending to your fascial health? Well, it all starts in your pregame. The moments leading up to your myofascial session, whether this is a self-care session or with a myofascial release practitioner, the moments leading up can steer the course which leads to the outcome. So let me explain. Releasing fascial restrictions, or any body-focused activity for that matter, is not simply an item on the to-do list. Yes, carving out time to schedule or get to your myofascial release appointment or putting that self-care session on the calendar is logistically necessary, but once you've made the arrangements and you've gotten to the session or you're down on the mat, your logical mind has done its job. In this video, we're going to talk about the all-important shift necessary for your mindset, your focus, and your intentions, so you can profoundly impact the outcome when it comes to releasing your fascial system. My name is Renee Allen. I'm the owner of StillPoint Myofascial Release here just outside of Portland, Maine, and I guide you through the process of navigating physical pain, mental angst and fatigue, or spiritual stagnation by way of the fascial system. Understanding the importance of fascial health is an eye-opening education that will give you some powerful tools to soothe what ails you, so that you're better able to lean on your body's wisdom as you journey through this modern world and feel better doing so. Oh, and before we continue on, I just released a brand new myofascial self-care video series for the hips. The techniques are beginner friendly, and yet the content does go a little bit deeper because we are focused on one general area of the body. So be sure to check it out in the description below, myofascial hips. And if you use that link, you'll get a nice discount at the checkout on a bundled offer that is currently put together. Okay, so back to shifting our mindset, which, by the way, in that myofascial hips mini course, we do start off with some techniques that encourage a body-focused mindset, because mindset really just helps to get the job done. Societally speaking, we are way over-focused on using the thinking brain to solve it all and not really fluent in relying on the body's wisdom for, well, anything really. And this is a problem on many levels, especially in this example where we're talking about releasing fascial restrictions. Because releasing fascial restrictions ain't gonna happen when you approach it from the part of your mind that is in constant chatter, or the part that is incessantly thinking, worrying, analyzing, strategizing, or simply operating in overdrive in a way that keeps you disconnected from your body. When it comes to tending to your fascial system, sensation is the name of the game. And if your thinking brain is driving the show, your body is taking a back seat. This means if your body is hoping to release fascial restrictions, but your brain is hijacking it, you're likely missing out on the subtle and nuanced sensations that your body is giving you. And if that's the case, the fascial system is communicating with you in a way that you simply aren't in the frame of mind to understand. Because fascial release is processed by your body through your felt sense awareness. And this is a language that is pretty foreign to your thinking, logical mind. So here's the hack. Be intentional to shift your mindset before you begin any myofascial session. You can think of it like this. You wouldn't lay your mat out for a myofascial self-care session in the middle of a busy street, and you probably wouldn't see a therapist who blared heavy metal or who had the news on in the treatment room. The environment matters. It helps you relax. Well, the environment of your mind matters most. So if you aren't yet able to just shift your thoughts into a body-focused mindset, I suggest starting simple with the goal of simply remembering the importance of this step. Some things that you could do would be to intentionally just pause and take a few deep breaths. You could set an intention for your session or do a scan in your body to see if anything in particular is calling to you. Or you could mentally say to yourself, this is my body's time. I'm now connecting with my body. And if you're the intuitive type, you could invite your intuitive senses to step up. This step doesn't have to be over the top, but if you remember and take the time to purposefully turn off your thinking mind, or at the very least turn it down, and intentionally take a step towards shifting your mindset before your myofascial session, that simple notion is an excellent place to start. Learning how to strengthen your mind-body connection is very much a part of the myofascial process. So much so, I like to think of strengthening that mind-body connection as if it were a technique all on its own. So be intentional and aware of your mental environment before you tend to your fascial system. Turn off the news, even if it's the news in your mind. Acknowledge the chatter. Become aware of the worry. Feel the mental squeeze of your to-do list, and then ask your body to step up and step in a way that allows you to turn the body up so you can turn the mind down. Use the body and mind as if they were one, which they are. They come together in the connective tissue that is your fascial system. This will save you time and get your results more quickly because your body won't have to waste time fighting for center stage. With your help, by intentionally shifting to a body-focused mindset, you're setting your fascial system up for success. It's easier with practice, and it gets easier over time. And without your body having to fight to be heard, you can tap in to that mindset that your fascial system needs for it to begin to release. The idea of quieting your mind and connecting into your body is definitely something that gets easier with practice. And the more you do it, the more it becomes like a natural part of your routine. And if you feel like that this is something that is not your strong suit, tapping into that more meditative part of your mind is like, what? How do I do that? And you feel like you could benefit from some guidance with this part of your routine, really be sure to check out the resources that I have in the description below. That new hips course that's hot off the presses, it's bundled together with the Myofascial Self-Care Basics course for a sweet little discount. And these two courses together really do set the foundation, not only for the techniques, but also how to really access the mindset that's super important before you begin any session. And be sure to ask yourself, what have you done for your fascia lately?